Let's talk about Boogie's documentary.
Please.
Hopefully he'll be on soon. So Boogie, if you guys don't know, a guy named Mike Clum released a documentary about Boogie2988. And initially, because Boogie was hyping it up, right? Initially, I thought this is going to be another one of those things that about Boogie, and he's self-deprecating, and he's like, me, I'm so sad, I want to die. And it's just going to be whatever. It's going to be, not shit. It's going to get 100,000 views, and then no one's going to think about it again. And then it came out, and it was masterfully done.
Yes.
It was beautiful. I could not believe it. I was like, I can't believe this dude just outdid all those channels that milk Boogie every day. Mm-hmm. And I watched it, shared it, thought it was great.
Yep.
And I saw him on your show, Mike Clum, and then I reached out to Boogie. I'm like, bro, I watched your documentary. It was freaking crazy. Like, it was wild. I was like, you need to come on my show. And he said he'd come on my show. I just haven't set a date. I'm thinking Saturday, but we'll see. He said he'll do any date. I won't. And I'm like, well, fuck, I'll do Saturday. So we'll see if he's on Saturday. I'll let you guys know. But the documentary was wild. It was wild. What did you think about it, Craig? Real quick, this is my alt channel, and my main channel is in danger every day of getting banned as a result of talking with these amazing people very candidly. So please do me a favor and subscribe down below. Helps me out a lot. Get the hell on it, doggone it.
So I was in like the first, I don't know, 10,000 people who watched it. I'm an early adopter, and I'll tell you this, man, this was, it's a sad documentary. It's very sad. And it's at 3.6 million views, right? It is a viral thing.
Yeah.
The one thing about Mike that I really appreciate before I get into the documentary is he's very upfront about, he's like, look, this is a two-way relationship where we are using each other. And he's very upfront about like, I'm using Boogie to grow my channel to get views. Boogie is using my skill set for relevance again.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that. I appreciate the upfront nature from Mike. But with that said, the documentary it's obviously very sad. It's sad in that this is how, it's not that a guy who was once a prominent YouTuber now lives his life paycheck to paycheck, hoping to be able to give this aura, this persona of what people perceive him to be. Because that's really what it comes down to. Why does he go to Magic at night? Because he wants people to think that he's bigger than he actually is, right?
Yeah.
He wants to puff out his chest. And but Boogie is a dude. We've had him on the show a couple times, and we did an interview with him. I think we had him on one more time leading up to his boxing match. And I've met him in person, and he strikes me. He's about as straight of a shooter as you can be while being a crooked arrow, if that makes sense, right? Like he's very upfront, and I think in his mind when he says like I'm going to change, I'm going to change, I'm going to do this. I think in his mind he does it, but then he doesn't have the motivation to make that next step, right? He goes strong. He's the typical like go strong for a day or two, and then he's done. But what is his big thing now is like, I'm not going to do any drama. Right. And he's like, well, it's been a week since I've done any drama content. It's like, that's a very small thing in life. But if that's what's going to make him happy, that's awesome. Let's go, so the documentary itself was really good. Mike's obviously super talented.
Yeah.
And I know he has several projects that he's working on. He mentioned that on our show. He said he has, 2-3 other projects that he's working on right now. And they're not going to be the same level of success as Boogie is, but they will be the same quality. And I think, that's the biggest thing.
The thing is, because of his success with the Boogie documentary, creators or producers of certain large creators are going to come in and be like, hey, we want one about Wings. Hey, we want one about Keemstar. And they're going to be on board with it. And this dude's going to go to the moon because it was so well received. And speaking of well received, Eric Vinegar, $100.
Let's go.
Chat. I'm a right wing Black Hebrew Israelite.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Eric. I appreciate you so much, dude, for the Red Boy. You are a man. You are the biggest man I know. We're halfway to Naked Snake already in the first 18 minutes of the show. Thank you, Eric. I love you. I appreciate you. I don't deserve you, Patrick or Billy, for going so damn hard, but I'm forever thankful that you choose to do it for my dumb ass. So thank you, Eric. You're the man, son. And for the people spamming in the chat, thank you as well. because you're helping me bring in people like Eric to give me kisses on my face. Thank you, my friend. Thank you.
Love that.
Eric's the man, dude. He's the man. So, but Mike, he's gonna have so many people reaching out. The only thing that sucks is, dude, that's a lot of work.
Oh, yeah.
Now they'll be far and few in between, but when they come out, they'll burn down YouTube for like a week every time they come out. So that's gonna be really, really cool. And I'm excited to see what happens. I hope there's another one about Airsoft Fatty, because I don't know if you saw the Full Force with iDubbbz made it years ago. It's called Full Force. It's got like 30 million views on YouTube. And it's a documentary about a guy named Airsoft Fatty. It's a YouTuber. And it is brutal. It's beautiful. It's one of the best things iDubbbz ever put out, obviously, because of the views. And it's right before iDubbbz went all like weird cuck, because it's like shaved head, girlfriend, lady. It's weird. It's weird times. He went really strange.
Right.
But he made that documentary. It was amazing. And then I think he made a couple more. And then he got out of it because he got trolled by what's his name? SNL on Instagram. I forget his name now. What is his name? He's the dude with the glasses, gets banned on everything back in the day. He's freaking crazy as fuck. He sets up fights and stuff, and he trains people. Anyways.
Yeah. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, somebody in the chat will mention him here in a second. Sam Hyde, thank you. Sam Hyde. I don't know why I couldn't remember his name.
Is he still around? He's still like training people to fight,
he's
right?
Still doing it. And then he did Fish Tank recently, which was awesome. I subscribed to it and everything. It was
yeah. That's like it was like the 24-hour reality show or something.
Yeah.
Right?
And Airsoft Fatty went on it because he shit on iDubbbz on Twitter or something, or in a video, and because iDubbbz apparently abandoned him, which, to be honest, I don't think iDubbbz really owed him anything, but I get it. I kind of get frustrated when creators that I think are my friends, I text them or something, they don't answer, and they don't respond to me for like weeks and weeks and weeks, and it says red, and I'm like, you motherfucker, I thought we were friends. So I get it, but Airsoft Fatty iDubbbz is a completely different situation, I think. But he made that documentary fantastic. You should definitely watch it. Because
got to pull up.
It's like that. And I hope things like that keep coming from Mike Clum, because he's obviously over the top talented. So I'm really, really excited to see what happens. I see Blabs in the chat. Love you. FC Flux as well. How you doing, baby?